Technoplat is a high-end semi-automatic stretch wrapper turntable. The control panel that we include is touchscreen and it's easy to use. Once you turn it on, you have the screen that asks you to reset by clicking on the blue reset button, and you're presented with our patented cube technology. To get in and out cube technology, you can tap on the bottom left where there is a recipe book with a list of all the recipes, and then by where the recipe name is, you can tap and deactivate cube technology by going gray, or activate cube again by going color. So let's keep it deactivated for the sake of this test. Let's go back to home position, home screen, and you see here the load, the number 2 on the bottom, so how many reps are gonna be done on the bottom of the load, and 2 on the top, so how many reps are gonna be done on the top of the load. We also have the clamp for the Technoplat, the altimeter, which we can change to photocell, included infrared photocell with our Technoplat that detects dark loads, and we can activate or deactivate the roper, an added feature to secure the load to the pallet. Here we also have force to load, which is in percentage and goes from 0 to 100. We have Prestretch, which is in percentage, it goes from 0 to 400%. We have the speed of the film carriage going up and down at 15 feet per minute. And then we have the rotational speed of the turntable all the way up to 12. Any of these values, you can keep tap pressed and go left and right, or you can press plus or minus on the screen. Once you're done choosing the rotational speed, you would press X and change other values as necessary. In the middle, there's other optionals. If you see this square, you tap it, and here you're able to see the clamp, the cutter, and the height for the altimeter. If we keep pressed, you have activated now the infrared photocell, and it will wrap over the load for 11 inches. Here it shows that you're going up and down for the wrapping pattern, and here it shows that the clamp is active or deactivated. Once active, you can choose for how many seconds the cutter is applied to the film, which you can vary based on the material properties of the film itself. Let's put 4 seconds for a moment. Press X, it goes back. And lastly, you can choose to activate banding at a certain height of the load if you want to reinforce a part of the load itself, and you can say how many reps do you want at that height. On this machine, we also have the roping feature, which you can activate or deactivate. Since it's a pneumatic roper, once you activate it, it will rope all the way down at 100% of the rope. And lastly, there's the air, which you can activate or deactivate. Let's keep it deactivated for now. The added value of the air is to avoid to have film tail drag from the bottom of the pallet, since the air blows up the film into the wrapping cycle. Let's go back to the home page. Here we also have manual mode on the bottom. And with manual mode, you're able to bring the carriage up or the carriage down, rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can bring the clamp towards the load manually. You can push the clamp towards a load if it's inboard and out. So you will find the load. You can close the clamp or you can open the clamp. and you can bring the whole machine to a home position by keeping this pressed. Lastly, you're also able to see manually the roper going down or up, and air from the first blower or the second blower. Let's bring it back to home page.